Wonder what we have here. Let's find out. Okay, so we have the Rlaarlo XTS S10. I was one of the first 100 people to pre-order this. I think the pre-orders went up on sale on the 22nd of November, and it's the 6th of December today, so I've just received it literally this minute. So let's check it out. Bit of damage on the box. Not too bad. Nice little box. Okay, the seal is open, but I imagine it's because they put some freebies in there, some pre-order freebies. I like the box. So this is the roller version. Little pull handle. Okay, let's crack it open. The moment of truth. Alright, let's see what freebies have come in here. We've got the alloy rear hubs. I ordered the alloy hexes and a few other things. Let's take this out. They have also sent 2 decal sheets. See what goodies we have here. Okay, so I bought these. These didn't come free with the pre-order. This was a pre-order gift, as were these, and as were these rear hubs as well. Looks like we got some nice freebies. And let's have a look to see what's in the pack here. Random screw attached to this. Not sure what that's for. Let's crack this open. Alright, looks like we've got some Rlaarlo stickers. Yep, more stickers, and a manual, black and white manual. Have a look at that later. We've got the wheel fender arches. Looks like we've got some different springs here as well. That's pretty nice. I think there might be some stiffer springs, so we'll have a look at that later. Some battery straps and some other little goodies in here as well, to mount the motor, some aluminium hexes, spare tie rod, some gaskets and 2 pinions. Okay, nice. I do like the package that Rlaarlo ship with their cars. So I got a similar thing with my Omni Terminator as well, and yeah, it's really handy to just have little pieces like this, especially spare gaskets, spare pinion. Nice touch. And I think these are the bits to use to mount the ESC onto the middle, so you can get a bigger battery tray in, and some zip ties. I'm just a little perplexed as to receiving a ESC programming card with a roller. I've got no use for this, so I'm not sure why it's a free gift with a roller. I'm not going to complain about it because it's free, but I've got no use for it. I'd rather have got the aluminium servo mount instead, which I've had to buy separately from Serious RC. That would have been a nice touch, and I know some of the other orders, from orders 100 to 300, got the aluminium servo mount, I would have preferred that, to be honest, than this one. Now we've got the best bit. So it's a nice size. I do like my 1/10 RCs. Looks like we have to snip these off here. And then we can take it out. It does look very nice. Nice. Looks like they've done some tuning on the suspension arms, because the pre-production units, it looked like the wheel arches were a little bit higher. So they probably done some droop or tuned the suspension accordingly, but very nice. Right, the moment of truth. Isn't this the best bit of owning an RC? This part here. So satisfying. Beautiful. Wow, that color really pops. Very nice. Springs at the back, or the shocks at the back, seem slightly softer than the front. Nice. It does feel a bit spongy. Check the other one. This one feels like it's got slightly more oil in it. Yeah, similar situation at the front. Yeah, generally I think Rlaarlo shocks are really nice. I do like them on my Omni Terminator. Nice, look at that little light there. Now, I'm not sure if this comes with the light kit. Let's have a look. I've never opened the shell of one of these kind of Rlaarlos, like on the XTS S10, and obviously I've just got this, so I've never tried it. So let's see if a first timer can figure it out. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, so I believe you're meant to push this into place like that, and quick release, I think, here, is it? There we go. And then pull it off. Okay, not too bad. It does come with the lighting kit as well. Alright, let's check out the diffs. Center diff feels like it's got a nice bit of resistance in there, not too much, but just right. Feels like there's a fair bit of oil in there as well, which is very nice. Okay, let's check out the rear diff. Again, it looks like they filled this nicely, and it's got a bit of resistance in there. I don't think I'm going to bother refilling these. These feel really nice. Let's check out the front as well. Same situation here. Nice bit of resistance. Very nice. I've got to say, Rlaarlo do build some really nice quality RCs. I know this RC has had a fair bit of stick from all the pre-production model issues that the reviewers faced, and fair enough as well. You know, totally agree with some of those sentiments. But from my experience of unboxing this so far, it looks like it's set up very nicely. It really looks like a quality little RC, and I've got an Omni Terminator, so I know how tough these things are, and considering this compact size and the build quality and the engineering on this thing, I think this is really going to hold up to some great abuse. I know there's a couple of upgrades that they've included in the pre-orders, but I think I'm going to run this completely stock for a little while. I was thinking of upgrading the bearings pretty much straight away, but again, I think I'll just run it stock. And if those bearings go, they go, because I know they're not the greatest. They're not sealed bearings. I'm assuming they're the same as in the Omni Terminator, so I will switch those bearings out eventually, but for now I'll just run it as it is. But very nice. I really like it so far. On initial impressions are very good. There you go, guys. Quick unboxing, and I'll be putting my own electronics in here soon, and stay tuned for future videos on where I put this to the test.